Hey everyone, and welcome to a very special episode and the very conclusion of the food episode of the Matt and Joe Show.
The trilogy is coming to a close.
This original trilogy is gonna be concluding, but it is brought to you by your boy, the Wooden Boy, the glorious Wooden Boy, Joe, and
Matt here. What's up? Hey. No clever nickname here.
now he's a bird person. It's okay.
Oh yeah,
Secrets.
that's true.
He's a bird person.
Don't let my secret out.
Shoot, I didn't mean to dox you. My bad, dude. This guy also likes ranch with his wings, so
I will 100% own that.
take that as you will. Agree to disagree.
Yeah.
But let's
yeah.
wrap this with a delicious bow of bacon and or veggie bacon for all of our lovely vegan listeners out there.
Yeah, I'm excited about this. Like we've had some really we've agreed on a lot. We've had some different viewpoints. I feel like we've parsed a lot out. It's been very interesting.
I feel it's very regional though. Like it's very north or south. It's not exactly like it's not like I don't think it's topical.
For
I think
some
it's
things.
regional, yes.
Some things, yeah. Like the cornbread thing with cornbread with chili thing.
Well,
I would definitely agree that that's like more of like a southern thing than anything else.
absolutely. But wait, hold on. Just to give a little bit more of a preface to this, have you ever tried any other diets or any other like I don't want to say fads, but like any other dietary like restrictions at all, just for shits and gigs or for any other reasons, religious or just for science or whatever it may be?
Not really. No.
Okay.
Yeah, not really.
Well, no, I just want to give our audience a full scope, so we're not just speaking out the cuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've okay. I don't know if it really counts. Like, I've attempted calorie counting. It's never really gone well for me.
Hmm.
So, like, I think I try it for like a day or two, and just lose track of it after that. It's just a lot to keep up with, especially when like if you have a food and like let's say the app that you're keeping track of calories on,
Yeah.
like it has no idea what this is, and you have to go and like
Yep.
mine the internet to find like information on this food. That's way too much work.
No, I get that. I truthfully do. The only reason why I bring this up is because I've tried. I like to push myself when it comes to diet, either for my own research or ironically out of spite or out of a bet. I like to just push myself, and I've done everything thus far from being a vegetarian for a brief bit to being a pescatarian for a year to being a pescatarian plus chicken because I don't like airport fish.
Hmm.
And I've even tried going vegan for a little bit. Unfortunately,
For our audience who doesn't know, what's a pescatarian?
pescatarian only eats fish products. I mean, you can also
There
eat
you go.
obviously your veggies and such, but like veggies plus fish. Um, Unfortunately, when I gave being a vegan a try, legumes such as hummus and chickpeas, they don't exactly agree with me. As I love them to death, it's just they make me feel like my lower intestine is going to die. So I may or may not be
Oof.
allergic to those. Also, apricots. It's funny. I love eating apricots. However, they make my mouth feel numb, so I actually should get that checked out.
Yeah, I would probably a good idea. All right. So with that preface out of the way,
Yeah, why not?
let's finalize this. Let's finish the
A
saga.
nice little bow on this.
Absolutely, bacon flavor bow. There you go. Next question. With next question I got. How do you pronounce caramel?
Well, I feel like you kind of ruined that with you saying it.
Yeah, there was no way I couldn't say this. Like,
Caramel. It's caramel.
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 I can see it. Caramel.
I don't care which way you say it, but if I feel like it's a very north thing to say caramel. That's it.
That's fair.
Unless you want to be like very like upper crust bougie. Oh,
Or if
caramel.
you want to be contrarian.
Yeah.
It's
If you're
pronounced caramel, not caramel.
like, if you are like, if you're a hipster, by all means, like, good on you. Like, do whatever you want. It's just, when it comes
Don't
to
come at me with your proper pronunciation of caramel bullshit. PG-13.
yeah, bull spit,
You bull spit, that's right.
bull spit. Yeah,
Thank you for catching me on that.
yeah. It's funny. Usually, I'm the one to break the rule on that. Um, no, when it comes to saying caramel, it's just caramel.
There you go.
Like, oh no, now what's your favorite caramel treat though, or treat that features caramel? Like, do you like caramel apples or
Uh,
toffee apples?
um, I don't know. I like caramel apples. Okay. Um, I think the best thing is a warm brownie with like melted caramel in there.
Ooh,
I think
okay.
that's the best thing.
I'm not gonna lie, that makes the old jeans tighten a little bit. Um, okay, I dig it.
Fair. Next question, and this will definitely probably ruffle some of your feathers.
Oh,
Sorry, still love you.
bring it.
Um, In and Out or Shake Shack? I wasn't talking about you specifically,
Oh,
but like
okay.
viewers. Like
um,
viewers, I know for a fact that there are real opinions about this.
Shake Shack.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, what? Wait, what?
Have you had In and Out? Have you tried In and Out?
In and out.
Like when you were in California, right?
Oh, it's wow. This is gonna be very terrible. So, I'm sorry, B sauce. Um, B sauce. I'm sorry. He's former roommate B sauce. Um,
When he comes through the door, does he say, "Hi everyone, B Sauce here"?
dude. No, but no, no, he doesn't. I bestowed upon him that nickname that just stuck, and I love the fella to death. And
Mm-hmm.
also, hey, B sauce, either propose already or like wifey, you have to sell that stuff already. Come on.
Mm.
All right, that's my tough love. Regardless though, I gotta say Shake Shack is superior. Unless like I had like the full cheat codes to that hidden animal style menu. Like, I know animal style or whatever, like whatever nonsense is like the secret menu. I only know like a few of those the verbiage. I'm sure
Mm-hmm.
like if I had like a local's knowledge of the secret menu, maybe
Mm-hmm.
it might be good, but like from what I tried, I was like, I guess just, it's whatever.
Yeah. So, when I was in LA a couple years ago, um, I went to In and Out for the first time, like the first time in my life.
Okay.
And I actually told like the cashier that like I've never been here, and she recommended, you know, animal style. I think a 4x4. I don't remember what like a 2x2. I don't remember exactly
Okay.
what the dimension of the burger was, but definitely animal style burger, with fries. And yeah, I'm about to rile up the internet a little bit. Not really sorry. Um, Animal style is overrated.
It's all about the oh, we have a secret menu, or we're super cool. It's whatever. It's like,
No, just animal style by itself. It's not that great. Sorry.
also,
Not
I feel like I'm gonna lose lots of love from my West Coast family, and unfortunately, if that is, then I will make it up to you by giving you a warm hug. Actually, no, during the Rona times, I will not give you a warm hug. I'll give you a sympathy six from 6 feet away.
hmm
But yeah, no, I agree that animal style might be a little bit overrated.
is way too hyped up for what it is. It's not it's honestly not that great. And I don't know if it's because of the particular one I read, because honestly like I feel like with a lot of like even like fast food places, it's not really a you've been to one, you've been to them all. There are definitely differences in
Oh,
quality. Like when I was talking
absolutely.
about the Kiss of Love,
Yep.
um, yeah, I don't know if it's just that that particular animal style didn't get the kiss of love on its way out, but I was not impressed with it.
It's
So Shake Shack definitely.
oh, Shake Shack, absolutely.
But if Whataburger was on this selection, not even a
Oh,
competition.
absolutely.
Whataburger by
Whataburger wins.
spades.
Whataburger is definitely it.
Absolutely. Next question: where do you put the cheese on a burger?
But oh wait, hold on, are you talking about like top or bottom? Phrasing?
I guess because I feel like you and I are probably going to be on the same
You
page here because I
well,
feel like it's obvious.
yeah, you put it on top.
Yeah, exactly.
Heat rises. Like, are you a dullard or something? Like, unless you don't want your cheese too melted, like, don't put it on the top. But like,
Yeah, and if you get like a really like greasy burger, like all you're gonna do if you put the burger on top of the cheese is just get the cheese greasy for
exactly,
no
then it's
reason.
just gonna drip off the sides anyway, depending on the size of the cheese. Now, the
Yeah,
real question is do you like pickles upon your burger or not? And
I like pickles.
yeah, no, pickles are freaking fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
They're an institution. And now the real question is now the question beyond the question about pickles
Sure.
is do what kind of pickles do you like? Do you like sour? Do you like bread style? Do you like dill? Like what's your poison?
I have no real strong preference. Pickle's a pickle for me. Give it to me, I'll like it.
I can generally agree with that, but if I had to choose a top notch, I'm gonna go with a sour or
Sure.
spicy. Sour spicy, those two
Um,
exotic flavors I dig very much so.
sure. And I'm 100% open to having my opinion changed on that. So, you know, in the future, we'll see what happens, right?
Send us. Oh, hold on. How do you feel about fried pickles or the illustrious
Oh,
frickle?
I love fried pickles.
Now, what's your sauce?
Um, okay. So there's this when I was living in Savannah, um, there's this place called B&D Burgers. So if you're listening from Savannah, shout out to B&B Burgers, B&D Burgers. And they actually do some amazing fried pickles at B&D Burgers. And
Okay.
they have the sauce, and I don't remember what it is. It's like a spicy, not really a honey mustard, like a spicy mustard, like a spicy sweet mustard. I think it
Hmm.
was. That was phenomenal.
I. It's funny because like I'm trying to put to words what the flavor of sauce is, and I don't want to say it's like ranchy because then I'll put my foot in my own mouth from last episode. But I still stand by that. Ranch does not belong on most things. Um, it can be, but doesn't mean it should be. No,
Hmm.
there's a particular creamy spicy sauce that goes with frickles, and it's fantastic. It's fried foods are not good for you, but frickles are good for the soul. So take that as you will.
Yeah. Yeah, just a quick disclaimer for just in case anybody's trying to take our advice as proper dietary medical
Ask
advice.
me personally.
We
Don't take this episode or the past two episodes or parts of an
and we're
episode.
not professional. Like we're not professionals in general. We can just generally advise that if you're looking out for your diet, probably not the macaroni and cheese, probably not the pizza,
Absolutely.
probably not a greasy burger. Just general advice. Talk to your doctor, but probably not those
Or talk to
things.
me that not on talk to me in private. We'll talk. We'll have a little chat. We'll
At the wooden boy.
at the wooden boy. Oh my god, I have to change
I
my.
got your Twitter handle, dude.
I have to make a Twitter now for it.
Yep.
I hope Lynn Cara doesn't dox me.
Mm. Next question. I'll just leave that in the air. I'll just leave that for the spirits to take away and
Okay.
do what they will with that. Next question. How do you slice bagels?
No, I'm tired of being the one on the hot seat. You're the one that's gonna answer this one.
I thought there was only one real way to slice a bagel. It's so you have like the sandwich thing going on, so you slice it like a burger bun.
Yeah.
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 Like I've seen like what do you even do if you slice it the other way like through the hole? what are you supposed to do with that
Oh,
unless you're dipping the bagel?
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait
But
a
who
minute.
dips?
The only like I'm trying, and I mean I'm stretching for all time about this one. Now, is it do you do where it's like split evenly in the middle? Do you do a little bit of bottom bun, or do you do a little bit of top bun? Like,
Um,
what's your bagel preference?
I prefer it to be split evenly,
Okay,
but if it happens to be uneven one way or the other, no strong
bottom
preference. Okay.
phrasing.
Any
I'm,
reason
I'm
why?
saying phrasing, obviously. Um, Bottom portion of the bun. That's where all the because I'm an everything bagel kind of fella. If I have to choose, like
Okay.
if they don't have an everything bagel, which by the way, if they don't, then what the hell are they doing? Even being a in commerce, like get you're shut down. You're don't even bother. Um, no, if
You have a lot of strong positions. Yeah,
I
the
do,
strong positions on
it's
like bagels.
because it's as a New Yorker, you had to have your go-to bagel, and if they don't have an everything bagel, you gotta get at least depends. Like sometimes I feel like a poppy seed, but poppy seeds get in your teeth. Sometimes I feel like an onion, but like ogres like onions. They got layers, and sometimes the onion makes your breath stink a little like bad. It,
Hmm.
it depends. Like there's rarely a time there's a bad bagel in New York. If there is,
Sure.
then just don't open up a store. Just shut down. You're done. You're closed.
Ended before you even started.
Facts.
Oof.
What about you? What say you?
About what?
Bagels.
Um.
What's your go-to topping? A bagel.
Oh, like what kind of bagel?
Yeah.
Um. I can get down with anything, but I feel like a plain bagel is the most
Ooh.
customizable.
Oh, hold on. This might I want to stir the pot as I was told in my younger years I was a quote unquote instigator. Um, Cream cheese or butter on a bagel.
Um. Okay. I'm not a fan of plain cream cheese. I don't see the appeal in it. Um. I like. Okay, I can either go the sweet side. I can go strawberry cream cheese, or I can go savory. Um, to do like I don't know like an onion or like some kind of savory flavor cream cheese. I
Okay.
can get down with either of those. Just the plain cream cheese, no, I can't do that. Butter, I feel like that's not enough. Like I feel like if I have butter melting in a bagel, like you get a little bit of the buttery flavor, but like you don't really like what else do you get? It's kind of like underwhelming.
All right. I do see what you're saying. However, I'm gonna give it to you in the my reptile brain. How I
Okay.
how actually can a wooden boy have a reptile brain?
Yes.
All right, cool. Stay tuned for that. When it comes to bagels, if I'm gonna do something like if when I used to run cross country or do races or marathons and stuff, you do
Mm-hmm.
a bagel with butter just because it's the easy carbs, easy burn off stuff. Um,
Sure.
However, when it comes to the enjoyable nature of just hey, I want something that's gonna hold me over for a long time, then
Mm-hmm.
I would go with the cream cheese. However, I personally go for the garlic cream cheese, but I would if they only had plain cream cheese, I wouldn't hold it against them. I wouldn't care.
Okay.
So
Sure.
no, that one's not like I'm not gonna lie. Like I half expected me to be very much pro one and against the other, but no. I mean honestly, a bagel's a bagel. It's carbs that I shouldn't be eating, but I'll eat them regardless because they're delicious.
Eh. It's whatever. Um. Okay. So I guess because that's actually the last. Like, there is one more question, but this one is stupid. I feel like
Now,
has
Stu,
nothing to really to do with food.
but then
So I just want to
I'm sure I can
wrap
think of
the.
some great ones.
Sure. I actually have another link, but I just want to wrap up the this whole bagel tirade
All right.
by saying that whenever I've never been to New York City, I've never been to that area. So
Wow.
whenever someday in the future when I'm up there, we're recording some episodes up there. You gotta you gotta take me to some real bagel places.
Okay.
I'm perfectly okay with saying I've never had a real bagel
You're
because
gonna
I've
have
never
some
been
real
there
pizza.
yet.
You're gonna have some real pizza too. I hope you know that.
I'm definitely down for that.
All right.
You make it sound like a bad thing.
No, I insist. It's anything but.
Fair.
So what's this last question?
See, do you have any thoughts or like I have a
No, no.
couple.
I
I
thought
have
there
a
was a last
Business
question.
Insider link. Huh?
I thought there was one last question.
Mm, I really don't want to get into
Nah,
it.
no,
It's
hit it.
really
Come
stupid.
on, come on. Do it.
Okay. Okay, fine. And I'm going to, because I feel like this is very in context of food, let's keep it in the in food context because this is a can of worms.
Oh boy.
Did millennials ruin everything?
Okay. Wait. That's it. Wait. Is that the context?
In the context of food, did millennials ruin everything?
Oh my goodness. I. Oof. Okay, that's more like a soul searching question because, like, by 50s marketing material, I am a quote unquote millennial, even though realistically, truth be told, that doesn't mean anything. And if you believe that, then you're a damn fool. Um,
I mean, if you feel comfortable identifying yourself like as such, it's
you don't.
whatever. Live your
The thing is,
life, you know.
you're gonna identify as a marketing ploy of a later era. Like, by all means,
We're getting out of
if you
food. We're
want to,
getting out of
I
food.
know, but if you want to, by all means, go for it. Yeah, you're right. This is a slippery slope. I'm gonna say no because if some people like avocado toast, let them eat avocado toast. Easy peasy. Avocados are really good for you. They have good,
I have a
hold
yeah.
on, not even nutritional standpoints. Um, no, I personally don't think millennials ruined anything food
Mhm.
wise. If anything, they're the first adapters to the like the ratings of restaurants and such,
Sure,
like Yelpers and
I
stuff.
agree with that, and I actually
Whether or not I respect Yelpers or not, that's something to be entirely different. But they're the first adapters to that whole side of the restaurant experience.
sure. I mean, not proudly, but I would wear. Not, I mean, I don't. I'm not proud, but I'm not ashamed either. I would wear the millennial label. Honestly, I have no problem with that.
What would you be like scientifically? Like if
A millennial,
are you
because millennials are technically born. It's what was it, 1984 to 1995 is millennial.
really?
Yeah,
Wow. Okay. Well then,
yeah,
huh?
man. Anything after that is Zoomer territory.
Huh?
Are you a millennial
I am.
by that category? Okay,
Wait. Do
cool.
you not know I'm a '90s child?
I know you're a '90s child. Just didn't know if you were born like because the like mid '90s straddles the line between millennial and
Oof.
Zoomer. So wasn't sure where you were at. Anyways, so I want to respond to this.
Okay.
No, and for two reasons plus the answers that you gave.
All right.
A, are we really going to compare to baby boomers and like early Gen Xers who glorified the TV dinner as like the epitome of like food?
I don't want to play devil's advocate, but my gut is telling me to play devil's advocate.
I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. There are plenty of. I'm sure there were a lot of amazing chefs, a lot of amazing restaurants. They
It's
made amazing food back there. Probably, I concede that.
okay.
But let's be real. We're talking about the day and age where people glorify TV
Okay,
dinners, frozen TV
then
dinners.
let's paint some lovely context to it. Not saying that I'm pro TV dinner, but I'm to play devil's advocate in a
Mm-hmm.
time when uh, there were more geopolitical, um, I guess, obstacles
Mm-hmm.
at hand. I feel like a ready to eat dinner to which can be ready to serve that's not an MRE is widely acceptable, especially with the very commercially acceptable, or not commercially, commercially available microwave is brought upon us. So,
Okay, well, yeah, like it was a new thing, obviously, and in terms of convenience, like TV dinners are always convenient for sure. But like if we're comparing it to like millennials being more like active in the kitchen and like I feel like
ooh,
we're a
oh,
lot
hold on.
more experimental
Wait
in
a minute.
general.
Wait a minute. I'll put my foot down on this one. Just because you're a millennial does not mean you know your way around a kitchen.
Oh, you're not wrong about that. There are plenty of like I can't burn water, ha ha ha, unironically,
Yes,
and I really don't understand how you're
it's
happy
you
with that
might
position.
you might know more luxuries of food. Like for example, like you might know that lox belongs on avocado and it also belongs on a bagel. However,
Okay.
like it doesn't mean you know how to cook or properly make anything else. Like two
Oh,
things can be true at once.
yeah,
A millennial might know the
sure.
finer luxuries of food. However, they also may not know how to actually cook beyond Trader Joe's pre-made frozen food, which not besmirching a good name of Trader Joe's. In fact, our good friend Adam, shout out to Adam, uh,
Hey, hey.
he's convinced that I only eat foods that have my name in it, which may or may not be true. It's up to you to find out. Um, that's a conspiracy in itself. However,
Mm.
let's just say, yeah, no, TV dinners. The 50s might have been a lot of things, but the TV dinner was not everything that it it shouldn't be besmirched. It was the start of frozen food.
I understand the importance and like how they were revolutionary, but like if we're gonna talk about if millennials ruined food, no, that happened when the TV dinner was made. In terms of just the food by itself,
Well, I,
food was ruined with TV dinners.
not to spoil your backstory, but you're more familiar with MREs than I am.
It's true.
Would you compare an MRE to a TV dinner?
In large part, yes.
Oh, really? Like both like edible, I presume. Like I've had MREs before,
Like
but not
edible in
nearly.
terms of can you eat it? Yes.
I've had MREs before, however, not nearly as many as you have. And I've done mine more for research as opposed to actually having to eat them for rations and such. But
Yeah.
um, okay. Well, thing is, I'm trying to compare apples to apples, not apples to tangerines. So,
Sure. So yeah. But no, the other part of it, because I said this is a two pronged thing,
okay.
is look at just look up any cooking channel on YouTube these days. Any like really big one.
Oh, okay.
Binging with Babish.
Love him. New
And
Yorker.
have you seen Andrew Weissman also?
Who's that?
Uh, I just recently discovered it, but he's been on the scene for a couple of years. He actually did a crossover episode with Babish
Huh.
recently. Yeah, he's really good. I like watching his stuff. But no, like anything. Also, healthy junk food. HELLHTTHY. Healthy junk food. Orlando based. So we're getting some TV YouTube food love here. All those like like I would say most of the at least most of those channels fall into millennial, telling me that we are a lot more experiment food in general.
We're more
We experiment with we're more kitchen savvy. We're more willing to like. Well, honestly, we are more concerned about like health.
because that came with the culture and technology.
And sure, but to say that millennials are ruining
Then I
food
concur.
by that mindset is
Then I
ridiculous.
concur. We did not. We did not.
All right, so I'm glad that we can end on an agreement now that we are going to wrap up. Do you have any final thoughts?
If the audience wants to see the Matt and Joe show go into a Matt and Joe argument, by all means, I will get in the mud. Let's go. But until then, though, eat foods that you like. Unless you're allergic to them, then don't eat them. Unless,
Yeah,
hey, I can't stop you, but
pretty
you do
much.
you.
All right, much love. Find us on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, all those good platforms. And until next time, we are signing off.
This is us signing out. We love you.
Love you guys.
Good night.